Hey guys, Matt, Cichlid Dojo, back with another video. This is kind of the first time giving it a shot, trying a little bit different format video here. I'm doing kind of a fry grow out kind of progress updates. And obviously this is going to be on the Amphilophus Istlanum. As you can see, I've labeled it week 1. However, these fry, if you're following the channel, were basically spawned back, I believe, around February timing. And you know, this group of this batch has been, you know, I've been distributing them. Probably moved about half of them, and I always try to move the biggest half, the biggest ones first, to cut down on, you know, the ones that are sort of picked off by those oddball, really big fish that come out of the batches. And so this is kind of the second half, the smallest half of that batch. And yeah, I had talked about possibly moving them up to a bigger tank and growing them out, because I really enjoy doing that. And as you can see, you know, I'm focusing on this one male. I probably should have got this video, shot this video maybe 2 or 3 weeks ago. Just been really busy. I really wanted to show them before they start forming and developing, and you know, being able to distinguish them from, you know, your normal plain fry, which is, you know, nothing special to look at. However, you could see right now, most of these are in the range of 1 inch on the small side to this guy would probably be the biggest, around 3 inches. And you can see them already starting to develop. And I would guess that was a male. And then here, front and center, you could see what I would think would be the first female. You know, obviously I'm constantly trying to learn. I don't have a ton of experience with this species. I used to keep, you know, a pair, which I did grow out from a small size, smaller than these guys for the most part. And within that 2 to 3 month period, it was just a complete transformation. I really had a lot of fun with that, with this species. However, they are incredibly aggressive, and so we'll talk a little bit more about what I'm planning to watch for. But as far as determining sexes and whatnot, you know, my very basic amateur thinking here, and I appreciate anybody correcting me in the comments, is that one male, and here's a second male that I believe to be a male that I was just looking at a second ago. But that first guy, you know, a little bit longer, lengthier of a fish. You could see once we pan back to him, he has a little bit of a nuchal hump coming in. He's the biggest of the batch. I guess that could play somewhat of a role. It's not always true. But then that one, there he is again, a little bit lengthier. You know, red in the belly was a definite sign for females once they got a little bit bigger, which I showed some of my older, my bigger ones that I kept in the very beginning of this video, which I'll continue to do on these updates. So, you know, I would guess that was a male, and hopefully, there we go. The other one right there was showing some of the darker patterns and coloration on the back. Maybe a little bit stockier, taller profile. It's really hard to tell at the smaller size. You see the male just nipped her right there. But I would guess, and we'll see if I'm, you know, right or if I'm completely wrong. I would guess that might form into the first pair here as we get into the updates. And if I'm wrong, then we get to learn here, you know. So I would guess that female, what I guess to be a female, is going to develop some red on the belly. This male, hopefully, will start showing more of the spangling, more coloration, a lot of yellow in the face, which, you know, you can see it's starting to develop already, which is why I wish I had started this update a few weeks ago when they're all plain, but better late than never. And I'm really starting to follow this guy. He's starting to become a real tormentor here in the tank. No deaths, none of them have been picked off yet. but I would definitely expect some aggression going forward, especially if a pair starts to form at a really small size. So, you know, I do have plans in place, you know, and I mentioned previously, you know, I'm using these primarily to grow out at this point. However, I am still moving the smallest of the batch. I'm labeling as inch to inch and a half. I got some that are going to go out on Monday, and you know, and then we'll see where it goes from there. I do still want to keep that, you know, that group, you know, at least a minimum of 20, and then we'll start whittling them down as they get bigger, and as the aggression. So we'll have to, you know, play with the situation there, but definitely wouldn't think there would be a problem with getting rid of these, moving these. A lot of, you know, fish shops and whatnot that might take them, and I don't have a lot of them here. You know, this is probably only 60, I would guess, in here, maybe 60, 70. So anyways, this is the week 1 update. Hopefully I'll do this every 1 or 2 weeks, and really excited to show this going forward, seeing the progress here as these develop, and hopefully everything goes well. So anyways, I hope you guys like the video, and until the next one, bye now.